Ebedifm Iseyin forum láwà yìí. Iseyin ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ Ebedifm ọkọ kájọ kéré àjò délé. Àṣeyè lálákànṣepo gbogbo wa là ó ṣàṣeyè.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon once again. I'm using this medium to welcome all of us to this favorite program, The World, by your favorite presenter, Honorable Balari Yunus Onlaide. The World is one of the programs set aside to educate and inform us and also to remind us our purpose in life, so that neither me nor you will pass through this life like a snake that pass through a well without having an impact. It is indeed undoubted that every one of us have a purpose in life. We are not just created for the creation purpose. We have something that we want to feel in. We have a purpose we want to serve. We have a reason for our creation. Before we jump into today's episode of The World, we want to thank God for the benefits of today, for the mercy, and also for the joy that He has bestowed upon us. Because many of us slept yesterday, but many of us, or some of us, were unable to wake up this morning. And we're part of those people that woke up together this morning, but are unable to see the sun. And it's part of those people that see the sun, and they do not have the chance to see when it sets. So for that reason, we thank Him for the gift of life. We thank Him for the benefits of today. We thank Him for the blessings of today and beyond. It is indeed nothing that we can do. We can never give Him anything that is going to equal to whatever He has bestowed upon us. For the benefit of eating, the chance of drinking, the mercy of raising our hand, and also the benefit of breathing in and breathing out. We say thank you, God. Irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your belief, the only much important thing that you need to do is to thank God. The main definition of religion and the main purpose, the main base of religion is the way you are treating other people around you. It's the way you are showing whatever it is that you understand by love to people around you. Your family, your friends, your colleagues, your neighbor, every blessed human being, irrespective of their gender, irrespective of their race, irrespective of their tribe, and irrespective of their beliefs. You must be caring. You must show love. You must show caring, and you must be forgiving. The word of admonition that I will tell us today is that you are not the only one that is in a problem. We are all in need. Everybody is facing one or two problems. Everybody is dealing with something under their skirt or under their trousers, and not only you. And definitely, let me still bust your brain or disappoint you with one statement that this problem you're facing is not the biggest you're going to face. It's not the last that you're going to face. There are many more coming your way. It is indeed that we wish you that your will be well, but it is indeed very true that I tell you and I pray and I hope for that you always win. I welcome all of those that have joined today's episode from MC Go to Ebedifm Abdulkadir, lovely brother, and Afa Arike Uyo. You're welcome to the world. We've spent the first 5 minutes in a preamble, but today, stop it. Let's start it right now. Our world of encouragement, our world of discussion, our world of admonition for today. Let's start it right now. What do we discuss today? What am I to discuss with you today? What is it that I want to explain to you today? What is it that I want to open your inner eyes and your inner ears to see and hear? It is that we are all empty. We came into this life empty. And we're gonna go empty though. That is on the platter of the general understanding about life that we came in empty and we are going back empty. But that is not the area that we want to concentrate on today. There is another thing that we want to discuss today. But still, it's talking about the emptiness of every creation. It's talking about the emptiness of every human being. But it is not in the way of property owned, it's not in the way of property possessed, it's not in the way of those we're going to leave behind us when we are dying. Emptiness that are made in this area is that when we came into this life, our brain was empty. Our ideas were empty. Our opinions were never there. Our perspective were never there. Everything was empty. It was zero. The only thing that we have at the back of our mind, the only thing that we have installed in our brain are all those primary instructions that when you want to breathe, you use your nose to breathe. When you want to eat, you use your mouth to eat. If you're not happy about something, you use cry to communicate. Then if you're happy about something, if anything seems funny to you, then you smile or laugh or even cackle. That is the emptiness that I'm talking about. Whether you are going to become a doctor or a nurse, whether you are going to become successful or not, whether you are going to become a criminal or not, whether you are going to become a law enforcer or not, depends on the people you came across. That is why it is very much essential and very much important that you filter every blessed people that you want to associate yourself with. You filter the good from the bad. You filter the bad from the good. The people you move with determines whatever you're going to have. The people you move with determines how you will reason, how you will think. They determine your opinion, they determine what your perspective, they determine every blessed thing that you're going to use your life on. If you want to be a successful person, you don't need to associate yourself with failures. And if you want to be a doctor, don't associate yourself with farmers. If you want to be an engineer, you don't need to associate yourself with players because they may not understand the way you're thinking. They may not understand the way you're looking into life. Be very, very much careful about people you are going to let into your life. Let me start by saying that when you woke up in the morning that you want to go out, you selected the clothes that you want to put on. You took your time to select the clothes. You took your time to select the footwear that you're going to wear. You are very, very careful about everything that you want to put on, your physical appearance. But many people do not take their time to select their opinion. Many people do not take their time to select their thoughts. Many people do not take their time to select their feelings for that day. That is for a day, though. But still, many people do not take their time to select and filter people that they want to move with in their life. They do not filter the bad away from the good. They do not have the courage to let the bad ones go. They just want to be there for the sake of having people around them. But it is not that way. You know, there is this Yoruba adage that says, wọ́n ní àgùntàn tó bá bá járìn yóò jẹ ìgbẹ́. The sheep that works with dogs will definitely eat shit. And I see another thing that says, it is an English word though, show me your friend, then I'll show you who you are, then I will tell you who you are, then I will explain to you what you will become. If you're someone that associates yourself with those people that smokes, that drinks, that do also kind of a criminality, and they are always against the rules and regulations of a country or even of a society. nothing is ever good to them, they do not have that conscience, then definitely you will one day see that they are doing what is right. Filter those people you let in into your life. You don't need to tender an apology for shutting people out of your life. You don't need to be sorry about it. You don't need to feel guilty when you are shutting some people out of your life. If they do not add any value to your life, then definitely they do not have the right to remain in your life. Whether they are your wife, or maybe the person is your wife or your husband or a friend or anybody you just met casually, you have the right to choose who you want to relate with. You have the right to choose people that you don't want to meet again in your life. While I was watching something online, the person was explaining that if at all today someone offended me and I tried to call that person out of my life and I tried to shut that person out of my life, then the only thing that has happened is that I've given the devil a chance to rule over me. Then I try to understand that point, that it is from the perspective the person is looking into it. Because many people that they are very bad, they have bitter mind. At the end of the day, they are going to hurt us if we don't chase them out of our life. It's like Yoruba hadith that says, yeah, one ní obìnrin tó ń yàlè bí ò bá para rẹ̀ yóò padà pọ̀kọ̀. If you are not filtering people that you will let into your life, Iruwa Ogiriwa, you just letting everybody come in. Àti èpò, àti àlùkámà. At the end of the day, you will be what you going to want to be. When you were given birth to as a toddler, when you were given birth to as a baby, like I said, you only have the primary instructions installed in your brain. You don't have any other thing in there. You don't know what is white, you don't know what is black, you don't know what is right, you don't know what is wrong. For example, now if you are a Muslim, it is now is part of Islam that you don't eat pork. You know, pig meat, you don't eat pork. Whatever if you're a Christian, you don't have any problem eating pork. What about if you're giving birth to from one part of the country and you will not see eating dog as something that is wrong? When you were given birth to, you do not have all those knowledge. You do not have all those information in your head. It is people that you move with. It is maybe from your parents, maybe from your environment, maybe from your colleagues, maybe from your neighbor. They are going to consciously and unconsciously instill some information into your brain. Sharif Arikiyo Semiro. Thank you for joining us both on WhatsApp and also on Facebook. And as you're watching this program, try to help us share this program to every platform that you belong to, every group, every page on Facebook. Try to help us share it to all those places. You don't need to move with people that are going to destroy your life. You don't need to give chances to people that are going to tell you that what you think is wrong is right. You don't need to move with people that will tell you that that right is the wrong, that wrong is the right. You don't need to move with people that always convince you that white is black and black is never black. You don't need to move with people that always have their attention centered on material things. You don't need to move with people that believe that money must be made, whether illegal or legal. You don't need to move with people that do not have the conscience, that do not have the love of humanity at their heart. You don't need to move with people that are bitter in their mind. You don't need to move with people that do not encourage you on doing things. You don't need to move with people with harsh mind. You don't need to move with people that do not understand that you must prevail. You don't need to move with people that do not understand that you must succeed. You don't need to move with people that are bitter in everything they do to you. Don't feel sorry to cut people out of your life. Your parents made some decisions for you when you were very small. They are the one that made the decision of your religion. They are the one that made the decision of the school you're attending. Sometimes they are the one that made the decision of the course you study in our institution. One way or the other, or let me just say consciously or unconsciously, they formulate your ideas and they instill some kind of discipline into you that you may not know or know. They are your bedrock of information. They are your first teacher. They are your foundation in everything that you can be in this life. Those times you don't have the ability to make decisions, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the information. But what about now that you have grown? What about now that you have known what is right from wrong? What about now that you can stop doing what you don't want to do? What about now that you can start doing whatever it is that you want to do? What about now that you can cut those bitter people out of your life? The person might be your friend, it might be your wife, it might be your husband. Doesn't mean you should feel sorry if you don't see them adding value to your life. Don't forget the Yoruba adage that says, "Oh, Tayoba Soda, Unona, Pada, Ibu, Eboba Dola." They will turn you to something and they will still use it against you tomorrow. It is unavoidable that we cannot live alone in this life. We need someone. We need a male. We need a female. We need good people. We need bad people. We need those people that believe in us. We need the people that do not believe in us. They serve different purposes, though. And what I'm trying to tell you is that don't let people with negative intentions, don't let people with bitter mind, bitter whatever, come into your life. You come into this life with empty brain, without just only, let me just say, in exception of the primary information is still in your brain. Every other thing, you learn them from those people you came across. You learn them from your parents. You learn them from your friends. You learn them from your colleagues. And you learn them from your neighbors. So that is why you need to know which of your neighbors you must move closer to. That is why you need to know which of your friends should be your best friend. That is why you need to know which of your colleagues, which of your colleagues, like, let me just say, have the right to be part of your life. You need to know. Because if you don't select now, if you don't choose now, at the end of the day, you might end up being what you don't want to be. That is what I have for us today. That we are empty and we must select people who move with the way we are selecting our clothes. We must select our feelings the way we are selecting our clothes. That is all I have for us today. My final message for today is to admonish you that you should not just lie down. Whether you are hit upon and you fell and you tumble, you somersaulted on the ground. Do not remain on the ground. Because if you remain on the ground, people will trample upon you, they will step on you, and at the end of the day, you have no value, you have nothing to gain. What you need to do is rise up. Either you are crawling, either you are hoping, either you are running, either you are walking, either you are flying, either you are jumping. Anyhow, just make sure that you are moving. You may not be where you want to be yet, but definitely you are not where you were yesterday. Stand up. Wake up from slumbering and stand up. Take charge of your life. Take control of your life. Take control of your destiny. Don't just lie low. Don't just lay low. Don't just lie down there. Stand up. Wake up. There are a lot of people that may not believe in you. You need to convince them. You need to disappoint them that, hello, you think I can never do this, but here I am, I've done it. There are some people that believes in you. They are ready to put every dime of their opinion, every dime of their belief, every dime of their strength, every dime of their energy into you. You need to stand up for them. You need to prove to them that truly you want their energy. You need to prove to them that truly you want their sacrifices. You need to prove to them that truly you want their belief. Stand up. The statement I used to start the program is still the word I'm going to use to end it. May your road be rough, but may you always be victorious. A smooth sea doesn't make a good mariner. Do not wish for a comfortable life. Comfort is not a friend of success. Comfort is an enemy of achievement. Comfort is an enemy of success. Do not stay in your comfort zone. Go out. Wake up. Be ready to render sacrifices. Your time, your attention, your ego, your opinion, your belief. Make sure that you are ready. Even your finances. This is not the end. This is another end of another beginning. Or let me say, this is the end of a beginning, but this is the beginning of another end. It is indeed true that you've been trying for a couple of years now, and you have not achieved anything. You end up failing and failing and failing again. Do not give up. Continue trying. If you have already laid low, if you are already giving up on yourself, do not give up. Stand up. Retire to your bed. Release your shoe and wake up and stand up and do something right now. Tomorrow, marvelous. Let me still admonish you on this before I leave today's episode of the world. No matter the disappointments you face in people, still have hope in people. Still have hope in humanity. Still have hope in every blessed human being you are just coming across in your life. Do not say because your husband is a bad person, that definitely every man in this world is a bad person. It is indeed illogical that because someone is bad and every blessed person is bad. You know, it is quite very funny. Sometimes when I heard women saying, all men are the same, I laugh. That wait for your own experience before you judge the man you came in across. Don't use another person's experience to judge every blessed person. Have hope in humanity. Have hope in yourself. Have hope in your family. Have hope in your friendship. Have hope in your colleagues, and have hope in your neighborhood. My name has never changed. I still remain my humble self, Honorable Busari Yunus Olaide, popularly known as Ayironfe. And the radio program still remain the will on your favorite radio station, Ebedifm, which happens to be the first and the only online community radio of the Shining people. So until next week Tuesday, that we'll be meeting ourselves on another episode of The Will. I say goodbye, and I wish you blessing, success, and I wish you strength, wisdom, and knowledge. I wish you become stronger. I wish you don't fail again. I pray that you understand yourself. I pray that you understand your ability. I pray that you don't give in to that weakness. So till next week Tuesday, goodbye.
Rédíò láyọ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ara ẹ̀ a máa kọ bí ìtótó. Ebedi Iseyin.